All these examples previously stated in episodes show and showcase how AlkenStar transforms challenges into opportunity. But they don't explain how the city-state developed this resilient attitude, its tendency to meet daunting adversity with finesse and grit. AlkenStar's propensity to direct community efforts and individual innovations towards overcoming threats is a hard-earned tradition that goes all the way back to the city-state's founding. Many AlkenStari are proud of their people's ability to accomplish tremendous feats under pressure. They believe that incorporating the efforts of their smaller communities into the larger system will lead to the nation's success and stability. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting night of Jeffisms. That's right, where I personally pretend to know the English language and then mutilate it with interesting highlights on verbs, adjectives, and the like. Apparently, to answer your question, Matt Spiegler, cast members, mostly Friday night, and some fans have begun to call these Jeffisms, where my intent and meaning come across even though I'm not exactly using the right words. Well, as long as you understand what I'm saying, I'll take it. Gentlemen, I would like to call your attention back to the battle, and possibly back in time. A serious retcon error on my behalf. So, we ended last episode at the very tippy top, around 5, and I denied Troyd Pylo his turn. I want to go back to just after Pylo had exploded his zombie last round. We have reset hit points, monsters, and such, and the like, for your viewing and listening pleasure. Because during a boss fight, if I screw up the story, or if a player does something very daring, it really should change the landscape. We had made comment that an exploding flaming zombie may or may not explode those tanks. After reading back through the adventure and then the rules, I found something unique in the adventure itself. And yes, an exploding fiery zombie that did 20 hit points, reflex saves all around, could, should, would, and does explode those tanks. So gentlemen, feeling generous, because I'm pretty sure that last round, if you think back, where Shoma attacked you and you guys, 2 of you got beat up very badly. That's the good news. The bad news is I would like fresh reflex saves from y'all. Or should I say, the 2 people that got exploded, including our little robot. Will you take 20 points? Will you take
23 for Pylo?
Okay. Fabricator gets 25.
23 for Charwin, too.
Okay. And not to forget our magical mystical dwarf, if he is in range. Question for Pylo. Do you remember the DC?
Of which?
The actual explosion.
Oh,
Should be based on your character. Like, if we don't have a number, we can just go to Pylo and actually look up your character DC, which will be on the combat page.
give me one sec here. I'll pull up the spell. What was it? It was Final Sacrifice. And...
Just so you know, Pylo, on your combat tab, going down the left side, there's a green little tab that says Occult, says Key T19, SDC. SDC is your spell DC, and that's the basic, also for like your character DC.
Yep.
Because your spell is summon the zombie, and its power is attuned to yours. So, poof, unless it's specific,
so it's a basic reflex save.
Okay, that means crit for none, save for half, fail for all, crit fail for double is the way a basic any save works. So with a 19 on the board, This means, gentlemen, you all save. That is the good news, but you will still take half damage. So, Pylo, going back in time, 17 wounds. You take 10 points of fire damage from your own zombie. Is there anything in the spell that says you're immune? Do you have any fire damage immunities?
Nope, it just says the target is immediately slain, and the creatures within 20 feet of it take 66 fire damage.
Okay. How many feet?
Creatures within 20 feet.
20 feet.
Which is why we had positioned the zombie where it was, so it would hit both the Clockwork guy and Shoma. So
right, but did it catch you guys?
He was positioned right. How do you ping again?
I know. You walked him to the table, didn't you? Down here?
In either there or he was. How do you ping? What's the big ping button again? It's
the top. Looks like a bullseye.
There it is. It was either there or there. I can't remember either one of these three spaces.
It was right over to the side of the table, and we talked about you squeezing him in. You went, nope, I want to get the fabricator, so you had to be a little bit north.
Mm-hmm. So that's most likely
a 20-foot radius. Is that right?
It's a 20. Let me see here. Hold on a second. It is a 20. Yeah, and creatures within 20 feet. 20 foot. Where is it here? Yeah, 20 foot. Yeah, 20 foot radius. Or it's creatures within 20 feet. It just says.
Okay. These circles that I'm throwing up here are cosmetic. They're not accurate to the game. Okay. So seeing that Valentine is 2 squares into the hallway. Valentine, I'm going to bore you for a second, just for a quick demonstration. Okay. We're going to say Valentine is the zombie, right? And we're going to have Valentine's mini. Oh, you know what? Sorry, let's just put you back there. I will use my light mini. Can you guys see my light here? Sparkling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will get him to target everyone. He's 20 feet from Pylo, 25 feet from Charwin, 20 feet from the Fabricator, and 20 feet from... See this? I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'll show you the audience at least. So Charwin is actually out of range. If you move him anywhere, you want to move him up. Pylo's in there. You want to move him down. It's out. You want to move him in. Yeah, I'm afraid Charwin is the only guy you can keep safe in this blast.
That's fine.
The two enemies are just far enough apart. You follow me?
I have to be caught in it. Yep.
Okay.
That's good.
All right.
I knew it was going to happen. It's
Pylo, you take 10 points of damage, fire damage, but you save, 20 points, save for half's 10. Your 17 wounds become 27 wounds, and you are down to 10 current hit points. Okay? Now our actual bad guy goes. But wait. There is an unfortunate side effect. The explosion actually sets off the tanks. And this is where things get interesting. I measured this all out the other day, and it ain't pretty. Using the lines here, okay, these tanks explode in a 5-foot radius, which means the square in front of them, like so, you see this? Okay. Super volatile, highly distilled, ready to go, Shuma juice, Lysarium, right? Big explosion, the tanks go off because a lot of them are in the zomboid. Now, checking with hardness of the tank and break DC, okay, the tanks have like 4-8. Like, you did so much damage with the fire explosion that it just nukes their break DC tanks. You don't even have to destroy the tanks, you only have to break them. Because you break the tanks or destroy them, okay, this stuff comes out on the floor like napalm, burning wildly like a sea of fire. And also, there's somewhat of an explosion outward. Nasty stuff. The big tank catches, unfortunately, because it as well is in your 20-foot mark or gets set off by the neighboring tank. It explodes and just covers the floor in this liquid napalm, right? It's not about most explosions don't necessarily have a concussive force, but this stuff, think of an oil spill. a big giant barrel of crude oil gets spilled over and it just coats the floor 30 feet in every direction, goes right over your shoes. But it's burning lava. We now play the floor is lava, okay? This thing goes out 30 feet, 10, 20, 25, 30, going up the hallway, 30, all the way down here. And then we get this sort of checkered, blump, 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 blump crap. Okay? It just goes everywhere and covers. Now, it might actually be more of a honeycomb. He is up 5 feet in the air on a dais. And I think they cleverly, yes, I'm worshiping my god, but they cleverly, if you don't blow up the tanks, maybe he would have. Because he's safe up here and has just enough distance. So, faboom. That is the good news. The bad news is they don't allow you a saving throw. This stuff covers the floor, no save. But it's not as much damage as you think, as the burning floor fire is only a D8 for now. So, large tank, hardness 2, 8 hit points, broken 4. When broken, spills lesser lyserium all over the floor, 30-foot burst, yada yada yada. And you guys, I looked up lesser lyserium. Regular lyserium is 2d8, like the stuff he's throwing at you. Lesser lyserium is only d8 plus. So, I don't want. Well, you know what? You guys can blame me. I'll give you a choice. I will roll 1d8. You all take it. Could be very high, could be low, or I'll let you each roll your own d8 as liquid affects your feet. What do you want to do?
I'll take one roll for everybody.
Yeah? Better odds?
Yeah.
Okay. Starting with first target is actually the machine, the actual clockwork fabricator. So I will roll a d8. 2 points. Oh, it doesn't show because my DM rolls are off. You're just going to have to trust me. It does start to burn, though, and warble even more. Doesn't quite go down yet, unfortunately. But does take serious damage. Enough that could have possibly destroyed it, but unfortunately for us, does not. Und next victim we will say is Charwin, as the stuff floats out towards you. Charwin, can I have a d8, please?
I'm doing my own D8. Right. Oh, 8.
Unfortunate, sir.
Oh, I thought it was going to be your roll for all of us, Jeff. That's what we were agreeing to there. Sorry.
You said you literally asked for each roll, Troy.
I said I'm good for one roll for all of us. And he said, and then
Yeah, Troy said one roll for all of us.
Yeah, you each get a roll. That's what I took out of that.
oh, sorry. I thought you meant one roll affects all of us. That's how we both meant it the opposite way. You know what? We're on this path. Let's keep taking it.
Did you say for all of us or for each of us?
For all of us.
Okay. If I go back and have to rewind this crap again and retcon a second time, I will just melt your character, damn you. But,
Okay. No.
So we all take 2 points.
No.
'cause
Well,
that's what the
no, it's good. You all take 2.
fabricator took.
Yeah, we'll all take 2 points. I didn't.
That way, yeah,
I
we
didn't
don't have to keep rolling each turn.
Yeah, I didn't retcon an entire episode just to get twisty on you now, Troy. No.
I just wanted to
We
make sure
roll
you get-
once for the round.
Yep, and we all take
For
the
all
same
of us.
amount. The floor
Okay,
is
so-
the same rate
right.
across.
Floor is lava, right? Okay, so, right. Now, that's the good news. Okay. There are traps still on the floor. And this stuff melts the test tubes that they're in. I will reveal the traps now. Get excited. I'm missing one. Where's my other trap?
I stepped on it the first time, but there was only 4.
Oh, the one in front of you. Okay. You came forward and then stepped back. Okay. So, right next to the fabricator and Charwin, unfortunately, out in the middle of the room, 2 of them out in the middle of the room go off with a 5-foot burst, and luckily, don't really do anything. This one here. So, kaboom. Oh, you know what? Let me roll. I've revealed them. Yeah, okay. I just realized that 2 points wouldn't be enough to break the tubes. So I gave them their own roll. I've already revealed the position. I'm really not having a great night or a week here. Let's just go back in time and play it all again.
Having fun.
Oh, yes. Never let him see you sweat. Faboom. 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 Charwin, can I have a reflex save? As I am going to drop 2d8 and persistent damage. And.
For
On
a
you.
9.
Okay. You will take 9 points of damage. Sir, Charwin blows up for 9 points. So your 18 becomes 27. The Clockwork Fabricator gets blown to Smither. Quick reflex save. Smithereens. Kapow. It survives the lava flow, but does not survive the exploding bomb next to it. And it becomes an oil stain once more. Hey, look at that. Without even having to hit this thing, guys. Your fate got a little bit better. Pylo is down to 8 hit points. Blaster Valentine down to 14. Charwin, after explosion, unfortunately, is down to 11. Andreas, too far back, but still took 9 points total from the thing, so he's got 25 hit points. He's not doing too bad. Question is, our bad guy is still sitting pretty at a decent hit point number, and it is now his turn. I am going to lob directly at... I don't think I put together... I'm going to keep the script. I don't think he put together that it was Pylo that cast. I guess you were right in front of me, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. I think
Yeah.
you said, he threw it at me in the last game because I had done that damage to him, so.
Yeah. Right. Now, Lyserius, I have to re-roll his save because I took his hit points back as well. Maybe he'll roll crap. 16, 26. No, unfortunately. 10 points minus my resistances of 3 means he only takes 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I think that's the first solid hit we got on him, right? Yeah. For my turn, I am going to start bombing. Here we go. A bomb for Pylo. 2, 12, miss Pylo. Can I have a reflex save as it hits the floor next to you guys and you guys just take splash? 26. Nice.
26.
Pylo, you only take a single point of damage.
I'm assuming he's splashing me as well, so I rolled.
Yes,
22.
yes, Charwin. 22?
Yep.
You know what? I have to look up his thing again because I'm thinking of your guys' DCs, not his. Alchemist. 1 second, please. See, I don't have the same kind of character sheet. Blah, blah, blah. Pylo is this. Charm is this. Azurius. Nope, I think you guys are good. Pylo, unfortunately. No, sorry, Charwin. You still take a single point from the splash, though you managed to dodge the brunt of it. Yeah, to 10 hit points, you're up to 28 points of damage. Next, I'm actually going to throw... Oh, 1 second. He only has... Where are we here? He's actually going to throw some lightning at Charwin at -5. Where are we here? You ready for this big C? One bomb.
The guy's on fire throwing lightning. Seems a little sus.
A little sus. Bottle lightning, just like you guys all have. Remember how y'all kept one on you? Maybe now would be the time to use it. 19 hits Charwin with bottle lightning. The bottle lightning, luckily for you though, only does 2d6. It's not my signature stuff. And the Charwin takes 9 points of damage. Charwin, not looking good, buddy. You are down to a single hit point.
Got this.
And with an action left, he takes a step forward to the edge. And that's it. Next, we have Blaster Valentine. Charwin, get ready, you're on deck. Blaster, what do you want to do?
I want to kill this guy.
Just walk up and shake your finger at him. We're supposed to get information, by the way. Do you have grazing shots? Do you have rubber bullets? Do you have I'm so sorry. I'm just a machine. I kill people. It's not my fault. Cast Speak with Dead. What do you...
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill.
I'll find the information elsewhere. Oh, here's the journal.
Maybe he keeps a journal. Yeah, that's what... He'll keep... What do you mean he doesn't have a journal, DM? They all do.
This guy's too dangerous to let live.
It's too dangerous not to have a journal. We're fine. Okay. Targeted, done, and what do you want to do?
5, 10. I'm thinking about moving. I'm gonna look how much.
Yes, if you don't move out of the lava, you're going to have a problem. Because it does burn for a couple of rounds. It is burning up. Like, it's not just, sorry, I shouldn't say lava, because that's like, oh, we touch it, it never burns out. This is like liquid gasoline. Like, it will exhaust itself, but you don't know how long. Right? Before it consumes itself. Do you want to take that chance and stay inside the radius? That is the problem.
Using 2 actions to move, I can get all the way to the platform.
Okay.
That
you want to go straight to, would you want to go straight to the platform?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Climb up?
Yeah.
Okay. Or you just want to stop at the edge of the puddle?
No, I want to get up on the platform.
Okay.
Is that going to cost 3 actions to like do 2 movements and then climb?
No, the climb is just an acrobatics check or an athletics check as part of your movement, but if you fail the check, then it's not really hard to hop up 5 feet, really. You know? I would probably go with whatever you got better, athletics or acrobatics.
Yep. In the tower,
or? No, this is dramatic. You can do this open.
Yes, I do a little run up the platform on top.
What'd you get?
I got a 21.
Okay. Hop up right beside him. Wah! 2 actions to get there, and shoot him point blank.
Yeah.
Okay. You are getting up in front of me. It is a move action. It's like standing up from prone. You are at my feet. Let's have a look. No, I do not have that kind of attack of opportunity. You are good. You just climb up in front of them in slow motion and shoot. Natural 1.
I'm going to burn a hero point.
Okay. Good idea.
Let's try that again.
Let's try that again.
Come on. That's better. Critical. 34.
That's nice. So he pulls it out beside his head, and his aim is like beside his ear. And he goes, bang! And Shoma's like, you missed. But the concussive force right beside his head, you see blood start trickling out his ear.
Look at all those damage dice. 20 damage.
Oh. Shit. He screams in your face. You shot me!
I think I winged him. All right, and that's my actions.
You all deaf, can't hear anything now.
What? What? That's funny. Okay. Next, we have Charwin.
All right. I think I'll try to get out of the ooze by going to the southwest, just diagonally from Pylo.
Okay. 5. Now you got to go 10, 15. That's fine. Okay. You got movement. You got movement left if you, in case this, we're worried about this thing spreading. But
now we'll go there, and I'd like to perform battle medicine on myself.
All right. Targeting yourself. Battle medicine. Go. If you open the skill, there should be like little plus signs and skill checks and all that good stuff.
Why is it not opening up?
10, 15, 20, 25. Our dwarf is going to rush the stage while you're doing medicine. And with a speed of 20, he needs to spend 2 actions to get to the base. But with Shoma right in front of him, he attacks Shoma's legs. Yes.
Is as in while Charwin's turn is, I think Eric would wait to see if Charwin healed himself before he made an attack. If that's just, or does he have any heals left?
That is a very good point.
So if Charwin fails his battle medicine, then he'd be like, I'll come heal him.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
Well, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. We'll do it medicine. With 18. So that's a pass for 2d8.
Okay. Now, you guys control Eric, Andreas, better than I. So, if you would like, tell the dwarf to heal him even more, because he's only got 9 points, which means it puts him at 10. It's not great. You know what I'm saying? If you guys would like to command the dwarf to heal our down guy, he will do that instead of charging to the front.
Does he have? I thought we found he didn't have heals.
No, he's got a heal, as far as I know.
Well, he should have 1 heal left, because I think he's used 2, right? I think he has 3.
Oh, he's got 2. Oh, so maybe he's out.
I feel like he was out and then he used magic weapon before the retcon. So he should have a magic weapon available.
Okay. Still, a really good point on Troy's point where, you guys can direct your ally to say, hey, come heal me. Successful battle medicine on yourself, though. Not too shabby.
And then I think my last action, I'll try battle medicine on Hilo.
Okay. Do you have the special feats for that? The Stitcho Bones?
Yes.
Okay. Now, is battle medicine a single action or 2?
It is a single action.
Okay. What'd you get?
29 for a critical.
Ooh, nice.
Oh man, you know me so well. Best buddies forever.
Give you the undead band-aid.
For 19.
Oh, nice.
You're making things fit in where they haven't fit in a long time, man. Thank you.
Give him back his rib crowbar. Everything's back in order.
Yeah, you just had this out of place, so there you go.
Well, gentlemen, this is good. We were in dire straits a moment ago. Now we're making things turn around. So, would you like Andreas to finish his run at the bad guy?
Well, he's there, so he might as well take him out.
Oh, we might as well, yeah. Very well, then. Good old Andreas Stoutbeard. He's not going to be happy that he couldn't get to raise his shield at the end of his action, but it took me 2 actions just to get here. But with a run at the bad guy, with a mighty swing of his mighty hammer, he takes a stab at Shoma. And hits him for 1d8 plus 3 bludgeoning, does a solid 10 points of damage to Shoma. Ouch. Who wails in pain. Round 5. Pilo. I feel we've been here before. A little deja vu. What do you want to do, Pilo?
Well, I will step out of the burning goo.
Okay. Come forward 10 feet.
Yep.
More of a stride than a step, or do you want to go sideways a bit here? You're right behind the dwarf if you go straight forward 10 feet. But then he's also in your way.
I'll move over a bit so I have a bit. Yeah, I'll move over to right to here.
Okay. So, straight forward 15 feet, step to the left. So now you're also sort of kitty corner off of Shoma, right shoulder to shoulder with the dwarf, and you're both 10 feet in front of Charwin, who's standing next to part of the strange framework. Up on the dais, right in front of a weird-looking statue, is Valentine on the east side. We have him surrounded. Pilo, what do you want to do?
I'm going to look at him and I'm going to go, hey man, for a big burning thing, you got all sorts of burning stuff in here and you're throwing burning stuff again. You're not very smart, and I'm going to cast Phantom Pain on him.
Okay, what does that do?
It's within 30 feet. Illusionary Pain racks the target, dealing 2d4 mental damage and 1d4 persistent mental damage. Now, it is one of my signature spells, so I think it's automatically heightened. So it's +1, so it's the damage increases to 2d4, and the the damage increases by 2d4.
Damn, that doesn't sound very illusionary phantom to me. That sounds like real actual mental damage.
Mm-hmm.
With authentic battle damage. Okay. Let me target him so we can get the saving throws going. Have at me.
This works here. I don't know how to do this with... Oh, I guess it's a will save, right? So you have to do a will.
Okay. If you cast at me, though, it might either do it for me or...
Yeah, it should automate it if you cast it.
Where is that there? There it is there. Didn't tell me what it did.
Oh, okay. I get a 26, which is a critical success against you.
That's a critical success?
Yep.
The target is unaffected.
Damn.
That's all I got.
Okay. In
Well,
his
I
mad
guess you're a lot smarter than I am.
pain frenzy, you can't seem to get a lock on the madman's brain. How about that? He doesn't think like regular Joes. Okay. Well, let me tell you. Lyzeriath got up today. He was pissed. He's hiding from that abomination outside that you guys killed. He's not happy that the gang he hired to interfere, kill you guys, and get his hands on his rival double-crossed him and sent you guys right to his door. He's kind of having a bad day. You know? And the best thing I like about recent things to do with bad guys is not everything is so crazy and doomed.
Yo, we
they
forgot my crit card against him.
Your crit card?
Yeah, I landed a critical attack on him.
Oh. This is true. Piercing damage? Bludgeoning damage?
Piercing.
Okay. You sure?
Yep.
I thought it was both.
Nope. It says in the description paragraph above the damage number. Piercing. Type. Piercing.
Dueling critical, piercing critical. Okay. Piercing it is. Painful poke. Target is stunned 1. So it costs, he's down in action.
Cool.
Because he's got a burnt, so he's frazzled. So like I said, that shot you did, right? He's, you know.
Yeah, that lines up perfectly with the description.
Yeah. Sorry I missed that. It's been a while.
No worries.
His day is getting worse, ladies and gentlemen. Far, 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 far worse. Okay? This is not plot armor. Scripted stuff I've got here for you today, ladies and gentlemen. I have a hit point total. If you guys breach that total, he is willing to talk. If you guys get him down low enough, he literally drops to his knees and begs surrender, which he does now, right after Pilo points a finger at him and fails this. He critically successes, but I am so low in hit points, he literally drops to the ground and begs for his life.
That's what I thought. Outsmarted again. Maybe you should think before you act next time. I don't know the thing failed. I just saw him fall down and start.
Don't make any sudden movements. And then somebody remove his belt of alchemical potions and bombs.
Okay. Kind of there at belt level, we'll say that's keeping Andreas busy while you guys cover him. Andreas is quick to do so.
Okay. Hey, Charwin, get over here. He's given up.
Yeah, about time. I'm too old for this.
Congratulations, gentlemen. The day is won. What do you want to do now?
Pilo, Cherwin, bind his hands and gag him. We gotta take him back to Phoebe.
The constabulary might have issue with a bunch of wanted outlaws dragging a fugitive across town.
Is there a big sack around here somewhere?
No. I don't want to go to jail. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Please.
I just imagine Charwin walking down the street. These random talking potato sacks, right?
These darn potatoes keep talking, man.
Damn leashy.
They have mouths as well as eyes, I guess. So
I like the visual of like him like falling to his knees on the pedestal.
It was good, eh?
The camera angle like pointing from behind him, and you can just see all of the burning floor like beyond. Just kind of his silhouette against the green fire in the background. With me standing over him with a gunshot.
Okay. So how about this? With the wonderful magic of editing, right? You guys there's the camera shot where somebody comes up and just hits somebody in the face and it all goes black. Yeah. Dwarf. Yeah. Andreas, man. You guys are like, who's got a sack? Dwarf's like, ding, with the shield. Guy is out cold. Just picks him up. Fireman carries him out of there, So, as the lights come back up, we find ourselves back at the Bullet and Barrel. in the back room, the very room where the original characters, none of you guys, met for the first time. You guys ask, possibly, and Phoebe explains where our alchemist is. He's out getting supplies. Where's our inventor, the catfolk? He actually got treated to a night on the town. He'll be back tomorrow. But what have you got for me here, boys? Scene comes back with one of you guys pulling the bag off the head of Shoma. There he is, tied up, looking bewildered, looking all around. You're not going to kill me, are you? I know how this ends. There's a desert. You've already got holes dug, don't you? Just one ride in a Cadillac and it's all over. I know how this goes.
Do we look like the group of people that would try to kill you?
Says the skeleton.
Yeah, we kind of do.
Whenever Pilo talks, he just shuts up in fear.
You just see like a glimmer off of the targeting reticule on my face.
Phoebe notices his abstinent fear of you guys, particularly Valentine and the skeleton. She leans into Charwin and says, I'm going to let you, I don't know what a Cadillac is, but I'm going to let you boys handle this. So she stands back a moment and lets you guys start the questioning.
That information you want to know.
That's true.
I wasn't here for the original con, so Pilo has no idea.
Yeah, that's true.
None of us were really.
Let's see.
What would you ask Shoma, sorry.
Did you hire those powder punk kegs?
The wiry alchemist flinches as if expecting to be hit and blubbers. Okay, I admit it. I paid off that brickbuster buffoon and his punks to capture Gadaby for me. They know they'll never get pyronite from him. But from me, I'll give it to them gladly if they can hand me the man with the formula. He casts his... Sorry, I'm in dialogue. No, that's fine. He casts his golden eyes to the corners of his ravaged workspace and then looks around and realizes that you guys have actually moved him and then starts again like he's lost time. Look, I'm ruined, okay? He says, cutting Pilo off. Sorry, Troy. Without my lab, I don't have any way to make money, and I owe some bad people a lot of gold. Turn me over to the shield marshals. Kill me. Hell, make me your personal servant for all I care. Have you got a cult? Do you have a cult? I'll join your cult. Pilo perks up. Whatever you decide, I'm as good as dead anyway. What's the point of getting pyronite now that the cat's already out of the bag?
As good as dead, eh? I just the back of the guys. Big, like, a could smile, he would be.
Hold on, says Phoebe.
Like, can I, guys?
Hold on a second, honey, she says, kind of pushing Pilo back.
No.
What do you mean, out of the bag? Lyserius cocks his head, a surprised expression crossing his face. Oh, you didn't know? Gadaby's not the only one with the formula anymore. Word on the street is that some genius, someone else who was also at Gadaby's exhibit, has already managed to reverse engineer the recipe. Didn't everybody know that? Not just me. You can be sure that to be counted that much. Well,
of course we knew that.
It's Phoebe.
Does Gadaby know this too?
Not yet, I reckon, she says. Well, what's with the worried faces, guys? I wouldn't fret about it too much. Folks say all sorts of things, especially in AlkenStar. Can't believe everything you hear, you know? Besides, what's the worst that can happen? Somebody finds this person, torches them, and learns the secret of a world-ending explosive power, then shares it everywhere. Oh. Knowing he's just dropped the investigatory equivalent of a master alchemist bomb, Lyserius can't help but look down and smirk to himself.
So, your goal before we captured you wanted to build this pyrite bomb? Pyronite?
Yes, it's a masterpiece. I've worked on, well, you've seen the effects of my masterwork. Better than alchemist fire? Lyserium. This is green napalm stuff. twice as powerful, spreads twice as fast, ignites it with air. Don't need to combine it with anything. No two reagents like most alchemists fire. Just oxygen, boof. But no,
Guys,
that idiot with a piece of something the size of Backwana blew up an entire safe. Did you guys not see the exhibition?
I don't know if I trust anything this guy says. He's talking about explosives and stuff, and he was throwing bombs at his own things. I don't know if anything... What do you want to blow up? Why are you blowing up stuff?
Sell it. World's a dangerous
Ooh.
place.
Yeah, because you keep selling blow-up stuff.
Whole city
If you
does
sell
it.
all of it, it wouldn't be as dangerous.
You know you're an AlkenStar, right? You're not in Gib anymore?
Well, how do people keep saying I'm from Gib? I'm from a junk pile over in the waste yards. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about here. I don't blow up very good. Charwin, do you blow up stuff?
No, that's beneath me. I put out fires. But do you know who has this formula? I mean, he's clearly a genius, which you strive to be. A fail.
Flinches visibly at that insult, Charwin. I don't know the details, just the word on the street. You guess it's as good as mine as to who we're talking about. They were at the Pyronite show, that's for sure. Who could be smart enough to figure out the recipe for Pyronite based on just seeing it one time? And he looks up, hopefully like he wish he was that smart, you know? You said I both know that I am the second best alchemist. Well, you and I both know that I'm the second best alchemist in the city. So it can't be some run-of-the-mill Blithier facility or student. Must be someone really special to figure out the formula so quickly. Yes, that's it. If I were them, I'd hightail it out of town. Lysaris shakes his head. Oh, whatever. Seems like every hack in AlkenStar's got Pyronite, but me. Spits on the ground.
Is that why you wanted Git to be?
Have you seen what the stuff can do? Well, it gotta be. Listen, Lysarium's good. It put me on the map. But come on. My little bombs can't hold a candle to Pyronite. I guess I was just jealous, he says, looking sympathetically at Phoebe. To put it simply, well, so much for that, I guess.
So who is the guy who has it? We don't even know that yet? How about Gliz Glasbin? Or someone like that. Gliz Nabin? Do you guys know that? Does that sound familiar? There's a name rolling around my head that's like that.
What, that monkey gangster?
Yeah, that guy.
Well, we've done
That sounds
business.
right.
We've done business and other stuff, but he's no genius. Should have known better than to go in bed with that hothead like Glaz anyway. Of course. But, well, there you have it. He's not exactly a smart monkey. Anyway, nowadays it's all business. He wants to blow things up. I sell him the stuff he needs to make it happen.
Who
Just like-
introduced you? Who introduced you to Gliz?
The internet.
Oh yeah, I heard of that net down by the docks. Oh, the little guys post their notices on it.
I mean the Star Net, AlkenStar Net. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
You know, Atticus isn't here. That's awfully suspicious.
He's a pretty good alchemist too, I think, isn't he? Does your pyromat have whiskey in it? Could be the secret ingredient. Oh, shoot.
Phoebe puts the bag back over his head. You stay here, honey. We'll sort this out. Calls you guys back into her, another room, secret room. Well, obviously I need to talk to the Duchess, see what she wants to do about this, but she does trust me being her word-in-law here. A deal's a deal, though, gentlemen. Here's your money. Gives you each 70 gold for figuring out who hired the powder keg punks. That was the deal. And for capturing Lazaby. But I'll leave it up to you if you just want to cut this maniac loose or turn him over shield marshals, or if he doesn't seem to show up in any circles tomorrow, I'll leave that up to you. Just don't do whatever you're going to do here.
That sounds like a fair deal.
Still, I got to talk to some people. Sit tight, join the barrel. The conclusion of Hearts at high noon is tonight, so you don't want to miss it. I'll figure out our next move. Dunsmith picks up her hat, walks quickly out of the room. A moment later, she ducks her head back through the doorway. Don't go anywhere, you hear? There's more money in it for you. I smell Muglin's stench all over this. We'll get 'em.
Heard that name too many times.
Out in the hallway, you hear Gaddaby come back. And then there's a big pause. She probably fills them in. And you hear groceries hit the floor. What? A copycat formula? I'll believe it when I see it. It's far easier to craft a wheel when you've already seen one yourself, so perhaps someone could reverse engineer Pyronite based on my showcase. Anyway, if it's true, I guess this means we've got one more wily genius to find and bring back here. And then it dawns on you guys. Sure, you got paid. And sure, you did what they asked twice. But every time these two people send you out, you are risking your lives and barely come back. Is it worth the gold, gentlemen? Well, I will tell you, it's worth you all leveling to 4th level.
Hey!
Nat 20, let's go.
And we will see you all next time. Who knows? But she does trust me as being her word-in-law here. A deal's a deal, though. Gentlemen, here's your money. Gives you each 70 gold for figuring out who hired the powder keg punks. That was the deal. And for capturing Lazaby. But I'll leave it up to you if you just want to cut this maniac loose or turn him over shield marshals, or if he doesn't seem to show up in any circles tomorrow, I'll leave that up to you. Just don't do whatever you're going to do here. Still, I got to talk to some people. Sit tight and join the barrel. The conclusion of Hearts at high noon is tonight, so you don't want to miss it. I'll figure out our next move. Dunsmith picks up her hat, walks quickly out of the room. A moment later, she ducks her head back through the doorway. Don't go anywhere, you hear? There's more money in it for you. I smell Muglin's stench all over this. We'll get 'em. Out in the hallway, you hear Gaddaby come back. And then there's a big pause. She probably fills them in. And you hear groceries hit the floor. What? A copycat formula? I'll believe it when I see it. It's far easier to craft a wheel when you've already seen one yourself, so perhaps someone could reverse engineer Pyronite based on my showcase. Anyway, if it's true, I guess this means we've got one more wily genius to find and bring back here. And then it dawns on you guys. Sure, you got paid. And sure, you did what they asked twice. But every time these two people send you out, you are risking your lives and barely come back. Is it worth the gold, gentlemen? Well, I will tell you, it's worth you all leveling to 4th level. And we will see you all next time. Who knows?